Ladies and gentlemen, this year has been an absolute banger for new characters. We have had so many awesome additions to the game. I mean, like, the worst characters this year have been Sentry, Bishop, and Red Skull, and by, like, comparative standards, man, that's not a bad year. Not a bad year at all, but I think one of the more banging characters is definitely Sabretooth, man. This guy is so much fun to play. We did some, like, initial 3-star rank up and gameplay videos because we couldn't get a 4 or 5-star from spending an excessive amount of cash on those crystals. So yeah, we had settled for the 3-star for a while, and very luckily on the last couple of the free-to-play openings, man, we got a 4-star Sabretooth and awakened him. Not that for playing the character, I don't think the awakened ability at least to the best of my knowledge, really does anything that's kind of super effective, and we'll talk about that in a little bit of a second. But this character, man, looks so much fun to play. Like, he's kind of a ramp-up machine, getting Furies every single fight, just kind of stacking them up. Those Furies carry over from anywhere from 3 to 6 fights. Also got some interesting utility with Killmonger as well to counter certain nodes like masochism. I think he also counters champions like Mordo as well. But Sabretooth pros, guys, let me know your pro tips and comments in the comment section below, because again, I'm still a little bit of a rookie to this champion, man. I've played the 3-star version a little bit, but again, if there's somebody that's got like a 6-star or a 5-star one already pimped out, and you notice me making some scrub mistakes, please do let me know. Anyway, let's talk about Sabretooth's abilities quick before we get stuck into today's video. So the first thing Sabretooth has is he is completely immune to Cold Snap and Frostbite, so a full Iceman counter there. He's going to start the fight with anywhere between 3 and 6 persistent charges, so these dictate how many additional fights you can carry the Furies over. So every 10 hits on Sabretooth, you gain a Fury, and against skill champions, you're also going to gain an armor break as well. So Fury is going to increase attack rating. I think it's roughly about 25% of Sabretooth's maximum attack for 5 seconds. And using a special one, or I believe any special attack, actually converts this into a permanent Fury that lasts for the duration of the persistent charges you have. Again, if you're a little bit new to the persistent charge mechanic, it is easy to understand if you can actually see in practicality, which you will in this video. But you can also convert the charges or the Fury buffs by allowing Sabretooth to idle for 1 second if you dodge back as well. He can only convert a maximum of 5 permanent Fury passives in a single fight. However, Sabretooth cannot convert his passive Fury effects while fighting if he has 15 or more permanent passive Fury effects. So that's kind of the maximum stack of permanent ones you have, although you can go up to, you know, like what is it, kind of like 16, 17 on top of that with the additional like ones, because you're still going to get it for the 5-second duration as well. So that's pretty damn cool there. The special attacks as well have a 60% chance to inflict bleed, which deals approximately, I think it's about 65% of his direct damage over 8 seconds. Obviously a very nice synergy with deep wounds, although we don't have deep wounds on the free-to-play account, which is a little bit unfortunate. And yeah, the special attack 1 converts the Fury buff into a permanent passive effect. The special attack 2 activates a Fury effect and immediately converts it into a passive, but it's worth noting with the special attack 2 that this one is a little bit weaker than the one that you get from the 10-hit combo. So I don't think the special 2 is really worth using until you've got all of the passive Fury effects that you can have in a single fight. And the special attack 3 has a very, very short Fury buff. However, if you kill the opponent with this one, then you're going to gain it for the next fight. So that's going to make you even more supercharged up. So that's just an additional little pro tip there. But I think for the most of the time, it is just kind of special 1 spam on Sabretooth until you get all your Fury effects that you can have for that fight, and then I believe it's special 2 spam from there on out. However, again, if you are a pro Sabretooth player that knows a little bit better than I do, please do let me know in the comments section below. And obviously we have his awakened ability as well. So Sabretooth gains a passive regeneration that stacks, that recovers a percentage of the damage taken from the hit over 30 seconds, however can be interrupted and removed if Sabretooth is heal blocked. He also gains Fury and regeneration effects receive a permanent plus 68% flat ability accuracy. However, if Sabretooth does not get hit or struck by the opponent for more than 5 seconds, he starts losing regeneration stacks over time. So to the best of my knowledge, like, the Awakened ability, I don't think really benefits Sabretooth at all in any kind of, like, matchups that I can think of when you actually have it. It's more of a kind of defensive thing. So if you've got, like, a Sabretooth, or you want to use Sabretooth on Alliance War defense for his regeneration, then yes, the Awakened ability is good, but if you want to play this character, I don't believe you need the Awakened ability at all, to the best of my knowledge. And also in terms of base stats, we have the crit rating and the crit damage is a little bit on the lower side. The block proficiency is a bit on the higher side there. Which is quite good, but like Sabretooth, man, he benefits so much from, you know, cruelty and also the precision mastery as well, and also he's gaining so much fury, man, so this dude has a ridiculous amount of attack that he stacks up with. The synergy bonuses, Sabretooth has a 20% chance with Old Man Logan for his low kick, medium attack to be unblockable, so that's the first medium you use. Additionally, if the opponent activates Unstoppable effect as a result of this attack, it expires instantly as well. So I'm not too sure exactly what this one's useful for. Maybe a little bit of Korg there, but yeah, I feel like a Mega Red is probably a significantly better counter there, because it's a pretty low chance, you know, 1 in 5 that it's actually going to penetrate through the unblockable there. And also Old Man Logan gets 120% regeneration rate while hitting the opponents, and that's something I want to test out when I've got a little bit more ISO on the main account, man, because that seems alright there for our guy Old Man Logan. And the next one is with, what is it, Sabretooth, Scarlet Witch, and Magneto. Starts the fight with a 15% Fury buff against mutant champions, so this is quite good if you are running Sabretooth with what is it, full mutant synergy team for insane damage there, just even more damage against the mutants. And one of the most popular ones is with what is it, Killmonger here. So inflicting a debuff reduces the opponent's ability accuracy by 100% for 0.7 seconds. So using a bleed, using a parry, basically means that your opponent's stuff isn't going to trigger. And this also has additional synergy with a brand new character, a Mega Red, who has a chance to give Killmonger, sorry, a chance to give Sabretooth, I think it's like a 20% chance, or might be somewhere between 30 and 40%. It's kind of like below 50 region on basic attacks, to apply a bleed as well, so even more ability accuracy reduction there, but you do have to time it right in certain scenarios, so it's a bit of a cool one, man, but definitely this is what makes Sabretooth quite a popular option for masochism nodes and dealing with those, and that's something we're going to demonstrate in today's video as well. And finally, we've got a bit more attack with Wolverine, so as you can see, Magneto and also Wolverine, this dude slots in pretty well to kind of an X-Men team synergy for even more firepower on this lad. So that is what we are going to get stuck into today. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have done far too much talking in today's video, and I'm sick of the sound of my own voice. I just want to see Sabretooth absolutely smack some stuff, so let's go into lines in the sand. And we're going to use this team synergy, so we've got Sabretooth, Killmonger, Wolverine, Magneto, and Cyclops. And as you can see here, all the characters aren't really that stacked. Right, so we've got a bit of a minor technical difficulty. Unfortunately, my computer just crashed and my webcam now isn't working, so unfortunately you don't get to be blessed by my average looks for the remainder of this video. However, this is Act 5 masochism, ladies and gentlemen, and we are getting stuck right into this and hopefully having quite a fun time today. So let's go to the Yellow Jacket one, and hopefully we don't get wrecked, man, because this Yellow Jacket is still pretty stacked, and again, this is only a 440 Sabretooth there, so let's see what magic we can work. And again, with the Killmonger synergy, you can just parry and completely ignore the masochism node, which is of great advantage here. Very good time. Let's go for a 5 combo here, straight into a special 1. Let's dash back a little bit, see if we can dodge a special 1. There we go, fantastic. Just left Yellow Jacket open with plenty of room there. And let's go for another special 1. We've also got 4 of the charges as well. So that's how many more fights our Furies will persist for, any that we do stack up during this fight. And again, Sabretooth is very much a ramp character, with getting up to those 15 stacks of Fury, and then you're going to see some of the more impressive stuff, I would imagine, after this fight. But he's still doing a good job for a 440 character versus this very pesky masochism chapter here. Right, let's just go ahead and dodge that one. And go for another 5 combo. Special 1. Chuck that one down. And then I think if we go for 5 combo special 1, the fight is probably over now. Oh no, so close. Fortunately we didn't get any crits on the rest of that one. Right, we just went for the block there. Did I not finish the combo properly? Ah, what a muppet, ladies and gentlemen. But there we go, Masochism Yellow Jacket, and it feels great to just, you know, completely ignore that node. That's an awfully good time. But this is also just as a reminder, if you forgot some of the rules of Act 5.2, there's also role reversal in play. So when it comes to class advantage, good is bad, and bad is good. So when it comes to, what is it, Punisher, we're actually going to have, like, less attack. But we're going to have so much Fury by then that I imagine, you know, it's still going to be quite ridiculous. And also, because we've got Magneto as well, we have 15% more Fury during this fight, so that's really awesome as well. I don't know if we can actually convert the, don't know why I tried to convert the, what is it, Magneto passive to a permanent one. But, you know, it was worth it. But that's the additional separate Fury there from Magneto's passive synergy with Sabretooth that gives him 15% more attack versus the mutants. And there we go. That's got us up to 6 stacks now. See if we can get to 10 by the end of this Deadpool, but I feel like he might be dead by the time that does occur. I don't know, man. He's got his regeneration, although I don't know if we can play around his regeneration. If we didn't get the special one at the right time. Kind of do want to stack these Furies up a little bit more. Alright, let's go. But this damage, man, from, again, not even a maxed out 4-star Sabretooth is a nice time. It's very, very nice. Let's move on to Colossus next. So Colossus, we do have the disadvantage on Colossus of not being able to bleed, but I wouldn't say a huge amount of Sabretooth's overall damage output does come from the bleed. Obviously, it's a very nice bonus to have, but I wouldn't say, like, you know, he's not as, nowhere near as gimped as somebody maybe like a Blade or a Gwenpool or Archangel versus a Bleed Immune node. Alright, just about converted that one in the nick of time. Right, let's just quickly convert that one. Did I get that one converted? I think so. Right. Let's dodge the special 2 on Colossus. Should just be about to nip that conversion there. And then we still got 2 more fights of absolute god tier status on Sabretooth's damage output. And then all of the charges go away. But again, you are going to roll on your very first fight anywhere between kind of 3 to 6 charges. And I guess one of the fun things, you know, when you have Sabretooth and maybe a bit more of a versatile team, is kind of building up the Furies on the easier fights and maybe saving Sabretooth for a fight where, you know, you really need the damage. You really need that additional bit of welly to kind of push through. Alright, and we're just trying to see how far we can get today. I think that's going to be one of the fun little challenges. I want to get 1 more Fury if we can. We do actually have the class disadvantage this fight. There we go. Again, roll reversal, man. Screwing me over on these blocked hits a bit. Oh, he does hit quite hard. But I guess we do still only have a 440 Sabretooth. So it's not like it's the most stacked lad out there. Oh no, that special 2 is gonna wreck me unless... Come on. Yes, there we go! Use that to play around his little, you know, we're gonna be a bit of a bitch at the lower one. It's one of those things where I really want to get the next fight done. I need to play bloody well to get this Iron Patriot down. But also if we die, because we're saving up for Labyrinth on the free-to-play account, it's not like we really want to use the potions on healing Sabretooth up, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, eh? Oh my goodness, this is class advantage here, ladies and gentlemen. Actual class advantage. Come on, mate. Let's just drop this lad. What? Oh my goodness. That was absolutely disgusting, ladies and gentlemen. That was gross from a 440 4-star champion. Right, well, I think now it'll probably be a good idea, just because our Sabretooth is wrecked, to go in a slightly different chapter and see if we can have a little bit more fun today. I think we're going to go into maybe chapter 1, and just as a reminder, from this this regeneration that you're about to see, because I think we'll go into that. Do you want to go into the Taunted chapter? Yeah, maybe. You know, actually, let's go in a chapter where there are some stakes going on. Let's go into a bit of Dark Angel here. Because if we get wrecked and scrub up, there's actual, what is it, resources at play. So this one's a bit more of a challenge to see if, you know, we can play fairly well here. So let's go for the very first opponent. We do have the Iron Man here, and this is legitimate class disadvantage. There are no role reversals on this one. But Sabretooth definitely rewards the aggressive Sabretooth player, which I like, man. This character is just all about getting in there, shredding, dealing a ton of damage if you can, and converting those Furies and getting them stacked up as soon as possible. Got 4 of those charges again. Right, I want to save the special one, hold that a little bit longer for another 5 combo. Chuck it down, get the conversion. Alright, I feel like I've messed up more than a few 5 combos this evening. Right, I think we're going to save up for a special 2, or maybe special 3. See what we finish the fight on. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much GG there. 90 hits, man. Oh, that Iron Man was quite resilient. But then again, we didn't have any of our Fury stacks active just yet. Do we want to go for... screw it, let's go for Quake, Daredevil, Doctor Strange. Let's go for the linked path. Bit more of a challenge to try and wake us up here. Do have the Quake here, who could be potentially a big nuisance. Quake's always very, very annoying if you just trigger like one of her heavy attacks. Or, you know, take a blocked hit from the special one. But I think you definitely see, if you're like a brand new player and you get like a 5-star Sabretooth, a 4-star one, you get him to 440, mate, and you're just, you know, you're having a giggle in Act 5, you're having a little bit of a laugh. Like, this character's so effective, man, and again, not even maxed out. Like, doesn't need to be awakened as well. Oh, he's just beautiful, man. There are so many really, really good characters this year. I know I've said it at the start of the video quite a few times, but I've been bloody impressed with a lot of the character design this year. Just because we've had so many, like, really useful, very effective characters that, like, don't need to be awakened. Still has, like, 4-star 440 champions, just absolutely banging. And, you know, when initial characters do come out, they're a little bit tricky to obtain. But eventually, those arenas, man, they do come around. And I think Sabretooth has had his arena like a month and a bit ago, so I'm probably a little bit late to the party on that one. Because I know we've just had Corvus and Proxima. So who's up next? I think it's like Cap Infinity War, then Iron Man coming out soon. It's one of the two. I think it might be Cap actually next. That's going to be a crazy arena as well, man. Cap is such a good character to get. But again, man, it's been a year of bangers. Been thoroughly enjoying it. Right, let's play about with this Doctor Strange a little bit. Doctor Strange, is he going to nullify those Furies as soon as we get... We need to be, like, ready to hit the conversion as soon as... yeah, as soon as we hit those 10-hit combos. Or he's just going to nullify it, I would assume. About to find out here, because we can't immediately hit the conversion. Oh no, we managed to get the conversion there. Maybe if we have the ability accuracy increase, it, like, reduces the chance to nullify. I don't know if that... is an actual interaction that works, but it might do. I don't know. Maybe that's good for the one Doctor Strange matchup. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? And then we got Gwenpool up next, so it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I wish we had like one more charge, because I think there's like a Mordo after this that's you know, a bit more menacing. But once this dude's damage gets going, man, it gets going for these kind of later fights. Just want to see if I can shred this Gwenpool with a special 2. I'm feeling a hefty special 2 here if we can. Oh, what was that? 18,000. Oh, very close to it, man. It was like 17,000 something. Oh, that special 2 is nice, man. Really, really nice. And the fact that you can just get this dude as a 6-star is so ridiculous. Actually, we can test out, I believe, on the Mordo matchup if the parry thing works. I think it should immediately, but you've got to attack into him right away. But we are doing a nice job so far of applying pressure and shredding. But there we go. Did end up working. Let's tear apart some Mordos as well. Fantastic. Bloody good time there. Alright, let's use the heavy attack. Got one more swipe on that bad boy. Let's get those Furies stacking up again, lads. Two, three. Fantastic. Oh, mate. I'm loving this. If you, like, open your first 4-star or 5-star and get Sabretooth, you're having such a giggle, mate. Like, this game is just going to be such a joke to progress through. Oh, he's too good, man. He is too good. Right, let's go ahead and do one more fight. Let's maybe go for that Magneto. And then, yeah, I don't know. Kind of, well, could go for the Groot as well. But I think that's pretty much the point proven after we go for Magneto, that Sabretooth is a good character. And we don't need to necessarily bleed the opponent for Sabretooth to be super, super sick. But this dude, man, can get even better. Bit of deep wounds thrown into the mix. Bit of Mega Red Synergy. Core. Maximum performance, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, got a bit of brute force going on there. We took a bit of unnecessary damage. Just ended that one a little bit quicker for the conversion. Let's dodge. But to be fair, we're probably not going to use much of that conversion, eh? Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, in summary, Sabretooth is so good. He's such an awesome character. Definitely, One of my favourite champions they've released this year, just because he's just all about that damage, mate. He is slapping into those opponents left and right. I just wish that you could keep the Fury forever and it kept on building up and up and up, but that would probably be like a little bit too overpowered, I would imagine. But it would be very nice, you know, I certainly wouldn't mind it at all. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of Sabretooth? And do you have any additional pro tips? Please do let me know in the comment section below. But aside from that, hopefully you enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.